Hi everyone, this is my tutorial on how to make a Harry Potter broomstick because loads of people requested for me to do a tutorial. So I'm going to be making the Nimbus 2000, but as you can see from this picture I also made the Nimbus 2001, but it's up to you, you can get creative and make whatever broom you like. So I hope you enjoy this video. I recommend looking at a picture. This is just my iPod. I got this picture off Google. It's just easier to have a reference because as you can see from me sculpting this, the top of this broom is kind of a weird shape and it was just so much easier to look at a picture. So just keep sculpting. It may take a while, but if you just look at a picture it'll be much easier to see than looking at what I'm doing in this video. Now Harry's broom has a slight curve in it, so using your reference just sort of put it in the right place. It's a very subtle kind of curve. I don't actually know if it has a proper use in Quidditch, but it does have a curve in it. So now you just want to make sure that it's cut to the right length. You kind of want it quite long because it will make the next part, shaping the sort of broom bit, much easier if you've got something to shape around it. So I leave it quite long. Now just add your eye pin. So far this is what your broom should look like. Now you just want to cook it in your oven, but only for about 10 minutes just to make sure that it's hard but it's not fully cooked. So once you cook that you can then go on to the broom part of it. So basically just roll out a ball of clay and then sort of pinch and squeeze the ends and then roll them out so you get sort of a oval 3D shape. I don't know what you'd call this, but it does take a while. It took me ages to shape mine, but this is what it looks like. Now make a hole using the end of a paintbrush or another tool and make sure that the stick part of the broom is cooked and just place it in because it will make it much easier when it's cooked. It may take a few goes, but don't make too big a hole because then it won't fit right and you'll have to mould it a bit more and that just takes way too long. So just keep pressing it on and make sure it's firmly on there. You don't want it falling off when you're sculpting around it. Next you want to add the top bit, and this is one of the files that corrupt, so I'll just show you how to do it. Just roll out a sausage and flatten it out and make it into a square shape, and then all you have to do is just wrap it around the top and press firmly again, just like you did with the bottom bit. And just roll out lots of snakes. I think thinner than this would be better. So this is another file that corrupts, so I'm going to have to show you on the Nimbus 2001, but just take all those snakes that you made and place them on the bottom of the broom. Don't do it on that bit that we put on just a second ago because it won't look quite right. But don't even have to use an X-Acto knife, just take it off with your thumb. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think it's the whole point that it doesn't look perfect. And just keep doing this and you'll get something like this. Once you've done that, it will look like this. Then what you want to do is take your X-Acto knife and start adding texture just by pulling the knife along, and you'll get this really amazing texture. So once you've done that, it should look like this, and then you want to do it for the little square bit that we added earlier, so just use your snakes and texture it. Now roll out some gold clay and then cut it using a knife or a blade into a nice clean rectangle with straight edges. Now I've just used indents, but what you want to do is make one large, one medium and one small strip of gold clay. The indents really help me, so it's probably best if you do that, but you don't have to. Now using those strips of gold, so the large one comes first, but all you want to do is wrap them around. Now I use this middle one to hide the seam between the rest of the broom and that bit that we made separately. So all you want to do is cut that with your X-Acto knife, and you don't have to, but I'm going to blend mine in. I use a blending tool, but you can use a cocktail stick or an X-Acto knife, your nail, or I guess a finger. This is what it should look like when it's finished. Now just add an eye pin to make it a pendant. Write Nimbus 2000 on the end, but it's not necessary, it still looks like a broom. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.